As technology continues to progress, many of the creations, inventions, and developments we've come to know and love seem to be slowly fading away. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things that will become obsolete in the near future.
When all these little pieces of muscle are layered together, we get exactly the same thing we started with: beef.
For this list, we're looking at those things that we might still use on a relatively regular basis at the beginning of the 21st century, but that are likely to soon become obsolete thanks to advancements in technology. We're talking about tech that is coming in the near future though, so concepts that may see the light of day in the distant future will not be included.
Enjoy unlimited reading and unlimited listening on any device for just $9.99 a month.
Number 10. Physical data storage media. Even as we speak, physical storage media such as Blu-ray, DVD, CDs, vinyl records, and memory cards are already on their way out.
It's a memory card.
Tell us, when was the last time you even bought a CD?
It's a fascinating little gadget. It's going to replace CDs soon, so I'll have to buy the White Album again.
Discs are quickly being replaced with streaming services like Spotify and Netflix, and viewers now have the ability to buy digital movies directly from their home entertainment system.
You know when you're watching your favourite Netflix show, and after 5 straight episodes, it's like, you want to be in it.
Meanwhile, cloud storage companies like Dropbox are aiming to replace the hard drive, and businesses like Google are phasing out SD card slots on some of their phones. It's only a matter of time before they all go the way of the floppy disk. Number 9. Landline telephones.
Hello? Hey. Hello?
Show of hands. Who actually still has a landline phone?
This landline has really brought us together in a great way. I miss this.
It doesn't count if you still live with your parents. Of course, it was the telecommunications device of choice before the invention of the cell phone, and it usually sat on a desk beside a chair or it was attached to the wall. However, these days, mobile phones have significantly reduced the number of landlines, as more and more people are opting out of those contracts so they can just carry around their cell instead.
Well, many of the people we spoke with today said there's really no reason to have a landline anymore, and a lot of people across the country agree with them.
According to data released by the National Center for Health Statistics, as many as 41% of American households no longer owned a landline phone in 2013. Accounting for well over 100 million people.
Listen, why'd you disconnect the landline?
The phone broke. I don't need it anymore.
Number 8. Paper.
You know what I love about pen and paper? Nobody can hack into this shit.
Well, at least Mother Nature will be happy with this one. Every day, we're finding ourselves dealing with less and less paper. Print media that require paper, such as newspapers, books, and magazines, are all readily available online, either through websites, ebook readers, or digital subscriptions. Meanwhile, paperless documents, such as PDFs, are easy to transfer and bring into our everyday routines. American money is even made from linen and cotton. Of course, there will always be enthusiasts who prefer hard copies, but paper as we know it today will soon be significantly altered or entirely absent.
Let me tell you a story about a book that keeps getting better, with pages that fly without lifting a finger.
Number 7. Over-the-air broadcast.
For all of us here at News Center 4, I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, San Diego.
Traditional over-the-air broadcasts will soon be a thing of the past, thanks to an increasingly digital world. Apps like Spotify offer music lovers an alternative to traditional radio, with a paid subscription eliminating commercials and allowing listeners to customize their experience.
I'd die without Spotify, and I love going to gigs.
Oh yeah, the same.
The same what?
Same as what you said.
Traditional over-the-top television is all but obsolete as well, as more and more television stations across the United States and Canada switch their broadcasting to digital.
The Government of Canada and the CRTC have mandated that over-the-air television transmission must switch from analog to digital in selected markets by August 31st, 2011.
This means that anyone with an analog TV is SOL. While it is possible to obtain free channels with a converter box and an antenna, many people are making the switch to digital cable, or just cutting the cord entirely. Number 6. Cords and chargers.
Dude, my phone is wireless, my computer's wireless, everything's wireless, yeah!
Speaking of which, cords and chargers are also on their way out. Is anything safe? Technologies like Bluetooth and NFC are providing clean, cordless alternatives to tangled wires and having to hide unsightly scenes.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Hold on.
Rather than plugging your phone into a device, now all you have to do is set up a Bluetooth speaker and you're good to go. The wireless age has also brought us technologies like IKEA's wireless chargers, which allow you to juice your phone simply by laying it down on the surface. These technologies will only continue to grow, so prepare your goodbyes if you're attached to physical devices and cords.
Wireless, exactly. Yeah. And I can play without all the map.
You can run anywhere on stage with that.
Number 5. Wallets.
This is an organizer, a secretary, and a friend.
Keys aren't the only things that smartphones are slowly making obsolete. Consumers are quickly giving up traditional payment methods, such as cash and plastic credit cards, so wallets may soon be good for nothing as well.
You got more cow here than here.
For example, digital alternatives are already available on your phone through mobile payment.
Your fingerprint confirms your identity. And because your card number is never stored on your device, your personal information is never transmitted or shared with merchants.
Multiple studies are predicting that mobile payments will continue to grow and that people will turn to mobile wallets more and more in the near future. It seems like it's only a matter of time before we drop the leather and go fully online.
It's safer than a credit card and keeps your info yours. And you can already use it in over 1 million stores.
Number 4. Glasses.
Am I crazy, or does Jerry not wear glasses?
You're not crazy. Jerry does wear glasses, he just forgot them, that's all.
Let's face it, glasses are pretty annoying.
Hey, my glasses! I can't see without them!
They easily fog up, they're breakable, and they get dirty so often that cleaning them becomes a pain. As such, it won't be long before they're replaced by easier solutions for vision correction.
So your eyes can breathe easier, with less irritation and discomfort.
LASIK, or laser eye surgery, is more accessible and affordable than ever before.
There's the alignment. Next, Dr. Tien's going to put a little device in to hold the eyelids apart.
If you're afraid of going under the laser, then contact lenses offer a popular alternative, especially for athletes. As if that weren't enough, a Canadian company by the name of Ocumetics Technology Corp is testing a bionic lens that can be implanted into the eye to give humans vision 3 times better than 20/20.
We're estimating somewhere around $3,000 per eye. Will likely be the range that they'll be charged.
Number 3. Animal or meat farms.
Cells from one single biopsy of muscle from one single cow would be able to produce over 20,000 tons of lab-grown beef.
This is perhaps the one thing on this list that no one will miss, as meat farms and all the controversy that come with them will cease to be a problem in the coming years. This is because scientists around the world are quickly creating entirely lab-grown meats, also varyingly called in vitro, cultured, or synthetic meat, and experts say that these will soon be readily available. In 2013, Professor Mark Post and his team unveiled the first entirely lab-created beef burger, which was assembled from cow stem cells that were grown into muscle strips.
But the bite, feels like, a conventional hamburger.
This schmeat, as it's been called, aims to be an affordable, moral, and environmentally friendly alternative to eating the meat of a once-living animal.
Don't you see what's happening? They're fattening us up.
They're going to kill us all.
Number 2. Customer service representatives and jobs once requiring human operators.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
As we enter the age of automation, our world is about to be flipped upside down.
With the extra money, the factory had decided to modernize, eliminating Mr. Bucket's job.
We won't be interacting with humans anymore, but with machines.
A machine? Like a robot?
Telemarketing is already becoming less human, as the business is slowly incorporating the use of robocalls, or automated phone calls that use computers and pre-recorded messages.
And I just want to talk to someone and please tell them to stop calling me, but it's a machine.
Not unlike how the human salespeople follow scripts when they try to sell their products or services. Meanwhile, customer service reps like fast food employees are also in dire straits, or they will be, as self-serve kiosks become mainstream and provide us with a less error-filled alternative.
McDonald's says it's all about giving customers the power of choice.
In addition, Call support centers will probably become entirely automated. So we've got to ask, will you welcome our new robot overlords? Before we unveil our #1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
You don't have eyes in the back of your head, but it sure helps to have one on the back of your car.
Now, that's the guy I'm playing in this movie.
Get out of my trailer.
Because this trend, it's not changing. We're seeing a lot more people making that jump and going all digital instead of going for that traditional cable package.
#1, privacy. Whether security cameras are spying on us at every street corner, or companies are compiling information about us from our mobile devices, any semblance of privacy will soon be entirely absent from our lives.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation can now hear everything you're saying, even when your cell phone is turned off.
It appears that some governments around the world are becoming more like Big Brother, with their ability to demand phone records and internet search histories, among other things.
They are not an organization in the sense we know. Nothing holds it together but an idea.
Even your iPhone can track your every move and provide startlingly accurate depictions of where you've been and for how long. So what advice do we have about this for you? Get used to it.
They're watching you, Neo.
Who is?
Please just listen.
Do you agree with our list? What else do you think will become obsolete in a few short years? For more relevant top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You used to call me on the cell phone.